I unveil this.
For the first time, Taraba State in northeast Nigeria is getting a climate change policy document, backed by an action plan in its collective journey towards building a more sustainable and climate-secured state. The Climate Change Policy and Action Plan is the outcome of extensive consultations, technical assessments and collaborations involving MDAs, development partners, civil society organizations and community stakeholders, aimed at providing a clear roadmap for strengthening climate governance, reducing greenhouse gas emissions, protecting the ecosystem, building resilience to climate impact, and unlocking opportunities for climate finance to support development priorities.
As we unveil this policy today, we call on all MDS, local government council, traditional institutions, communities, youth and women groups, private sectors, development partners to embrace their respective roles in its implementation.
With climate change and its multifaceted effects, stakeholders believe the Climate Change Policy and Action Plan will provide a guiding framework for all climate actions in the state, setting a clear vision for a climate-resilient Taraba and aligning with national and global frameworks.
The roadmap is the action plan. Building on the policy, the Climate Action Plan translates vision into measurable action.
Let us move from policy to action, from action to measurable impact, and from impact to a climate resilient, prosperous, and sustainable Taraba state.
For Governor Kefas, a holistic approach is required to tackle the effect of climate change, as it calls on the federal government, the National Council on Climate Change, international partners, and other stakeholders to work with Taraba in implementing the policy and action plan.
This climate change policy and action plan must therefore help us strengthen climate governance and position Taraba State to attract investment into viable projects. I therefore charge our Minister of Environment and Climate Change again, with Minister of Finance, other investment agencies, and relevant MDAs to begin translating this policy into bankable climate projects.
The state governor believes that the success of the state's climate change policy and action plan depends on turning environmental responsibilities into economic opportunities, strong institutional coordination, effective monitoring and reporting, climate finance, public awareness, legislative support, and political will for a climate-resilient future for all.